Hello, hello, hello. I don't understand. I turn this thing so I can watch and see what it says, and it pops to a different video. All right. Now I've got it over here where I want it to be. And I got to get all the messages, top messages, all messages. There we go. Oh, we got a lot of people in here tonight already. Hi, Paula. Hi, Smiley. Hello, Janice. And Ellen and Kim and Tabitha. Tabitha, I got your numbers. You're good to go. And because I hadn't gone live yet, I was able to put them down below. So they're already in the thing. Hello, Miss Karen. Hi, Elizabeth and Miss Mary. Hey, Gwen. Hello, hello, all of the lovely people. Hi, Carol. Oh my gosh, it's Dena. It's Dena. Hey, Jessica. Jessica, I've got your numbers in there now too. Double check. I just made sure I got those in there. We got Dena. We got Dena. Got all the people. I've got this cute little headband with Christmas lights. I can't find them. I looked all over for them. They're somewhere in this pile of junk. Hey, Sherry. And Angela.
Calling Angela.
No,
Mobile.
don't call Angela. No. It's trying to call you. See? My phone. Good Lord. Oh, Mary got her nails in the mail already. Hi, Tammy. Okay, good. Oh, Mister's going to go out to the hot tub. He's going to ditch us. He's the smart one. Ugh, I've got heartburn, just so you know. I think I forgot to take my medicine. I do not remember. I remember quietly getting out of bed, and it was quiet. My whole house was quiet. And I snuck out here, and I sat here in the quiet and the dark, and I crocheted. And I enjoyed the quiet. And I don't remember taking my medicine. So then a few minutes ago, I started getting heartburn. So I had to run in and take my medicine real quick. It'll go away pretty fast. So Kitten and Joe and Mister will go out to the hot tub. In the freezing cold. It is not warm out.
It's got to be 35 degrees out.
Yeah, 30 degrees. Doesn't sound like fun to me. No. So how is everybody tonight? Everybody survived the weekend? My goodness, we had some weather here. Weather. But it's nice now. Everything has melted away. That's what it does here. We get terrible ice and snow and Pixley, California. We get terrible ice and snow and such. And then a couple of days later, it's all gone. We got rain. We had freezing rain and all the things. See my Christmas tree? There it is. Christmas tree. So are you still driving? You must still be driving then. 33 miles to stop. So you got about half hour. Dana, do you want me to keep track of your numbers for you? I suppose I could do that. I'd have to look them up. But I could do that. Because I don't have Miss Morgan to do it for you. Hey, armchair. Oh, Utah. Blah. Oh, yay, Elizabeth. Let me look at your numbers. Let's see. Dana. You know, I wonder where Cynthia is. Well, she's probably driving home from work. Oh. Yep, just Christmas lights. Well, the idea was to keep Kitten out of it. That didn't work. Okay, thank you, Cheryl. Why aren't you playing? That'll be great, Cheryl. Thank you. You know, for all the people that's got numbers in here, we should have more bodies in here watching. That's for sure. That's for sure. Okay. Northern states might get a view of the northern lights. Wow. Oh yeah, but Cheryl, we've got us a system, don't we? We've got us a system. You got your gift card, didn't you, Cheryl? You better have. But all the amount of time it took me to figure out how to get it. Okay. 279. I didn't even look. Okay, good. Good. Hopefully I got them to you in time for some of the good Black Friday sales. I looked at those and looked at those and looked at those. But I did get a little bit. My Mr.'s daughter got married on at the beginning of October. Well, you know, right when we got back from the cruise. We came back early to go to the wedding. And then Mr. got sick and he didn't even get to go. So, but I went. And you haven't heard anything from Amber yet. Let me see here. Let's see what I can do. Hey, have you? She may not have even sent the things out yet. Do. Okay, let's see what she says. That poor girl has got her hands full. Her mama and her daughter have been in the hospital. So I didn't realize that her daughter had been in the hospital too. I knew her mom's been in and out. Just making sure you got Lori's email. Okay, so now we'll just make sure. Yeah, her mama finally got home. Her mom's in and out all the time. She's been super sick. And then I just found out that her daughter had gotten very, very sick as well. Not her little daughter, her adult daughter that lives with her, but she's the one that helps her out so much too. So that wasn't okay. So Sherry said she got her email, but not a package yet. And I know she's still making her ornaments for the ornament exchange. So we could get those roundabout Valentine's Day, maybe. Who knows? It doesn't matter. So I talked to her Sunday. For those of you that caught the live, I'm trying to figure out how to use the Facebook Live. No, not Facebook Live. What is it, Dana? The YouTube Live. The YouTube Live. So at the bottom of the YouTube, there's a little button you can push and you go live. Well, on my phone, not on my tablet, but on my phone, there's a thing where you can invite someone. And so Dana and I did it on Saturday. Well, we did it a couple weeks ago and it worked fine until I got a phone call. And then it turned the whole thing off. And so that was a mess. And so then Dana and I tried it again on Saturday. And I think there's some people here that watched it. Some Sherry or Paula, you were in there, right? And I think there was a couple other people in there. And you were watching the live. And in my view, my phone was up and down, and I could see. Could I see Dena? Yeah, I could see Dena. And then later on, when I went and watched the replay, Dena wasn't there. It was just me. So anybody who was watching it, it looked like I was talking to myself. It looked absolutely ridiculous. So I don't know what the deal was. Oh, I don't know how to do that. Gwen, you're going to have to tell me how to do that because I don't know how. That's good info to have. If you know how to do that, please tell me, because that was bad. It was bad because it was the middle of the day. So, of course, I was getting phone calls, and it was bad. And I Googled and I researched for an hour how to do that. And nope. It was just me and Dena talking. So it was like me talk, but it was just me talking to myself. So no, it was Dena. It was just like one of these where there's a second person. So it was just ridiculous. So on Sunday, I brought Amber up. Well, before I went live, I noticed there was advanced settings. And so it said, for better something or other, pick this orientation. So I did. And then when I was back to the part where you're going live, I turned my phone that way. And it said, turn your phone the other way. And I'm like, but you said to turn my phone this way. So I turned my phone this way. And so I had no idea what was going to happen. So my phone was like this, but my setting was for like this. So when Amber came on, we were side by side and I could see her. Well, then later on, I went and watched the replay, and there she was. She was on it. So that was the key. So now I know how to do that part. Okay. There's a setting for it. Sometimes you can pull your screen down, and there's an option there. So you think there's an option to pull my screen down when I'm setting up for the live? Do not disturb. So like maybe I could set that up right now, perhaps? You know, because I go like to the phone store and stuff and ask them how to do things, and they're like, I don't know. Huh. Not seeing it in here. So I'm not seeing it in here anywhere. Like right now. I'll bet you though, and I'm going to do this. I'll bet you if I go to, let me Google it. Let's Google. Let's ask Dr. Google. Google. Okay. Google. Yeah, it is an iPhone. Okay, swipe up. I'm swiping up and nothing's happening. No things are happening. No things. No things are happening. No, doesn't do anything. Did you get Lori Armchair Chef's email? Okay. She got your email. She got your email. All right, so let's Google. What am I Googling? So you know I forgot. See, I don't have any teenagers that know this stuff. Well, I have to be live. Putting phone on do not disturb. Access the control by swiping down from the upper right. Access the control center by swiping down from the upper right corner of the home or lock screen. Touch ID, control center, then hit focus, then hit do not disturb. In the settings app, tap focus and do not disturb. So you go to settings. Oh. Morgan turns that on her phone all the time while she's at work. I know what that looks like. What a dork. Go to settings, focus, do not disturb. Okay. Okay. So then, and then you can put times on it. And you can get notifications. And then you can put phone calls. And then you can say to get phone calls only from certain people. You are absolutely right, Dena. I will not remember in 2 minutes. You people know me far too well. Silence notifications and allow notifications from certain people. There. I screenshotted it. I have a better chance of remembering it now. Yeah. Yeah. Oh gosh, Dena, did somebody call you while you were trying to do a tutorial? Who could that have been? It was me. It was me. It was me. And watching bingo. So Miss Amber tells me, oh, they're playing Monopoly. Oh, not watching bingo? Okay. So now we're going to have to do a test on that. We're going to get this figured out, Dena. We are going to get this figured out. Yeah. Well, but you guys know how many times have I written things down on these notepads and then 10 minutes later I can't find the notepad. So that doesn't always help either. I actually have a better chance if I can take a screenshot of it. Because look what I found. How many times have I searched for this thing? Okay. I have searched for this thing. But as of right this minute, I know where this is. I know where my official calendar is. I know where my crochet instructions are. All the things. All the things. All the things. So, all right. We are all here. We are all here. See my earrings? I don't know if you can see them. Maybe. Look at that. They're the Grinch earrings. Aren't those so darn cute? I'm going to show these again later on because I still have several pairs available for sale. Karen bought a pair and I'm going to get them sent out to her. I have these for sale, you guys, for only $8 plus shipping. And I still have 5 pairs, I think, left from the craft show. So if anybody wants any, and I also have some other super, super cute Christmassy ones. I've got a pair of the leg lamps, one pair of the leg lamps. And what's his name? The boy wearing the little bunny outfit that his auntie made for him. Yeah. And super cute. And I would like to get those sold and mailed out in the next couple of days so people have them for the Christmas season. But these are just absolutely adorable. So if anybody's interested, let me know. Let me know soonish so I can get these mailed out, because it's going to take a couple days to get out to you guys. I mean, not me. I'll get them mailed out right away, but it's getting to be the crazy taking longer to get things to people season. So we definitely want. Oh, poor Doris. They're just tired of it, huh? Tired of it. So why did I dig this out? I mean, over and above the fact that I needed to know where it was. Yeah, I did not even want to leave my house today. So I was whining at noon about not wanting to get dressed. And I don't think that's right. Yeah, there we go. There, I did my own. There, now there's 20 likes. 20 likes. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, it was noonish, and I was whining about having to get dressed to go check the mail, because I have not checked my post office box in at least a week. So I'm sure I've got some ornaments in there. And Miss Morgan was nice enough to go check the mail for me on her way to work. So I did not have to get all the way dressed. So I got my sweatshirt on. I got my Christmas puppy dog sweatshirt on. And I took a shower, and that felt delightful. And yeah, YouTube is having issues. On mine, it just shows 19, I think, on my end. I wish I had that many likes. Not. I show 23 on my end. I don't think so. I'm not that close. I've got a long ways to go. Their numbers are messed up because I just looked at it a while ago. I've still got 100 to go before I get to 2K. And it's been sitting at that number for months. Nobody loves me. Actually, that's not true. It was sitting at 1,800 for months and months and months. And then in the course of a week, it jumped 100 people. So it's weird. I don't pay a whole lot of attention to the numbers. I would like to hit 2,000. I mean, that's a big goal for me, is to hit the 2,000. But I don't, stay up nights worrying about it. It's just a goal. I want all messages. Why does it keep jumping away from all messages? And I think come the beginning of the year, I'm going to do a few things that will probably get me over the top, but maybe not. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I know bingo, we used to get a ton more people in here. We'd get 60, 70, 80 people in here in bingo every single week. And now we run about 35 people in here every week. So that surprises me. But I also know, absolutely, Doris, it was the whole idea was to keep the cat, because I couldn't put a tree up because of the cat. Plus I don't have room. And we usually put up a great big poinsettia, But you know that poinsettias are very poisonous, and kitten is a plant eater. So, oh, there's that heartburn. Kitten is a plant eater. So we didn't dare put up a poinsettia this year even. So Miss Morgan, this was her idea. Well, the second we put that up, Kitten was like, oh, thanks for putting the toy up on the wall. So she tears it down every day, and we have to put it back up. Silliness. But I also know that, part of growing is being consistent on your videos. And I have not been consistent in my videos the last couple months. So that's my own fault. I've got nobody to blame but me. So what do I have here? What do I have here? My book. Yeah, you're right, Doris. Although I've never had children eat my plants, but I do have kittens that eat my plants. This is me updating my list for next year's projects. Working on my 2024 list. This is what I got so far. That's what I got so far. Rolling over last year's projects that I did not get done into this year's projects. So we'll see how that goes. Premier yarn. Love the Premier yarn. They had a big sale for Black Friday type stuff, Dana. I did not buy any. I was a good girl. I looked at it multiple times. The only Black Friday yarn, this is what I started to say. Hey, Paula. The only Black Friday yarn I bought was, I got some more of that Schitt's Creek yarn because they put it on sale again after I bought that first batch for my mosaic project. They put it on sale again. And when the daughter got married, I found a blanket pattern that I want to make for them for a wedding present. And so I ordered that Schitt's Creek yarn to make that out of. And that's the only Black Friday yarn that I bought. And I know some people would not approve. Some people that drive trucks would not approve. But other people would say, as long as you're buying it for a specific project, that it's okay. Right? And other people would say, don't you have enough yarn, Miss Robin? But I didn't. I did not have enough yarn because I needed very, very specific colors for this project. Very specific colors. So that's all I bought. Men's puller. Oh man, I saw the coolest pattern, and it was on that Karen. It was her fault. One of her videos popped up today. It was her YouTube video popped up today. Well, that used to be my theory, Gwen, until I barely have room to walk in my house because I've got good sales on yarns so much. Let me see if I can find it. It was, oh my gosh, it was beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It was a pattern. It was a pattern that was in the background of a video from Karen's History View All. She doesn't do, well, I don't see that many videos that she has done. Where was it? Yes, here it is. KB Fibers. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sniffly. So I'm going to be sniffling all day. I just want this to pause. Okay. Can you guys see in the background here this gorgeous, it's a men's, it's like a men's pullover. It's KB Fibers. It's our Karen. And normally she's on, what is it, Twitch that she's on, or that other thing, Discord, KB Fibers, Discord, Instagram, Twitch. She's on that thing, and she's on there, and she's on it like live for hours and hours. So I hardly ever catch her on there. So I was really surprised to see her today on YouTube, and it was only a 10-minute video. And it's called the Hot Toddy. Yes, Hot Toddy hoodie on Ravelry. And so here it is. So I went over there and I looked at it. Is that not the coolest, most beautiful? It's so hard to find nice looking patterns for guys. So I've got this in my favorites. I did not buy it because it's a $10 pattern, which is $8 American. But, who knows if I'll ever actually make it. So it's in my list if I get to the point where I actually am going to make that thing. But I saw that in the background on her video today. And I'm like, yeah, it's good for anybody. And that's I went through the list, and a lot of people had made it for either or. It is knit. And the one thing I saw consistently was people were saying that the hood was big and go down a little bit on the hood. Go make the hood a little smaller. But oh man, was it beautiful. So you're looking for yarn that Dollar Tree and Premier doesn't carry? It's Premier yarn, but they don't carry it anymore. Karen marbled cake. Yeah, the Karen yarn is weird. It's like they throw it up for 15 minutes and then they change it. Your kitten climbed the Christmas tree today. Yeah. I have thought about... Yeah. I'm just learning to knit, but I'll tell you what, that looked so simple. It looked not simple, but it's considered an easy pattern. I don't know. I think it's easy enough that it is Dana. I think it is easy enough that if I did the main body of it, and then when I got to the tricky parts, went and sat at a yarn store, they could help me through that part. Okay. Let's start playing bingo, and then we can chit-chat. Everybody's checked their numbers. Everybody's numbers are okay. I like to give people enough time to get in here. I have reset the internet, so... Oh, Miss Dana's almost done driving. 4 more miles. That's hardly... No, you go away. You come back. Felting, yeah. Right, Cheryl? Mostly just stockinette. Now, Cheryl, am I correct? Oh, wait a minute. I got to read this thing that Sherry says. Blah, blah, blah. Welting, full, impurities, dye spots. Oh, felt soap. Oh, that's interesting. One of the things and I wish I didn't get the information because I don't need another thing. But there was a lady at the craft fair this weekend, and her thing was she would come to your house and do candle making parties. I didn't need another thing, but I really wanted to. Okay. So let's do this. We're going to do this. We're going to go share screen. Let's play bingo. Share. Go back here. Okay, I'm going to start it. Ready? Are you ready?
B9.
I like to knit washcloths. It is one of my favorite things to knit. Not plain ones. I like to knit them. Dana won. Say bingo. Say bingo, Dana. You got to say bingo. Because
22.
then Nightbot will confirm that you won. Dana, have you changed your Nightbot's name yet? Jeeves, is it going to be Jeeves or Cousin It? There is a website, and of course I can never remember the name of it. Let me see if I can find it because I love it.
G 58.
Let's see if I can find it. Knit. Let's see. Knit. Knit.
I
Knit
23.
washcloth patterns. Ooh, that's a pretty one, but that's not the right ones, but that's the right idea.
Oh, 70.
Of course I can't find it. And they've got probably 1,000 patterns and they're all free. Okay, let's do this. Let's look it up. Let's look at the actual pattern. Knit. It's got to be something a little different or I'll get a million things.
45.
Knit leaf. That's it. They're called Daisy and Storm. Daisy and Storm is the name of the people. And every one of their patterns is free. Daisy and Storm.
32.
And it's just knits and pearls, knits and pearls. And so you put that's how they make the design. It's just based on the knit and the pearl. But they've got every single design you can imagine. Turtles and frogs and flowers and teddy bears and numbers and letters and I did a flamingo.
G
60. I can't even think of all the stuff. They've got flowers and foxes and footprints and dogs and sunshines and stars and hearts and seahorses and squirrels. And that's just on one page. Anything you can think of. Yeah, that's it. Daisy and Storm. And every time I want to make a dishcloth, I go to that. And I don't know why
47.
I so enjoy knitting dishcloths because it's fun to see, just have the little design show up on there. And I think for me, since I'm not a good good knitter. So I'm never, the whole blanket knitting thing is kind of beyond my, yeah. But, so that's why I like making a dishcloth, a dishcloth, wash rag. And
6.
They're cool when you're done. And you've really created something kind of neato. And I can do it in a couple of days. And yeah. So I really like their patterns. And they're all free. They're all free. So, and they work up pretty fast. So I think for somebody who's just learning to knit, it's a nice way to go.
3.
It's a nice way to go. Here's my mosaic project coming right along. Almost done. Should have it done this week. It's a placemat. That's right. Throw them in right now, Angie. Throw them in right now and I will write them down and you can play the next game. You can play the next game.
I 25.
Yeah, you know I'm not sewing squares together. That's not happening. I'm certainly not knitting squares together. Although I found and it's a sampler. I found a knit sampler that I really liked. And it's 1 square a week.
16.
It's 1 square a week. And I think I like it because it's got a little edging on it, just like those washcloths do. So, oh, see, that never occurred to me, Tammy. That never occurred to me. But I found, oh, Joe Dog, you smell like dog
B.
food.
5.
I don't know why that one blanket it just struck me. And I think it's because it's 1 square a week, so it's not so overwhelming.
10. 44.
And I think I could keep up with that. Did I put it in my Pinterest? Let's see. Let's go see. Ooh, that's pretty. Is Pinterest okay? Shawl, sweaters. I've already started collecting square ideas
37.
for our square exchange. Oh, I put that in my knit washcloth so I didn't have to go searching for it. So it would have been right there in Pinterest. Here it is, the knit along. Okay, it's called the Anthology Blanket Sampler Knit Along. 30 6-inch squares with 4-inch border.
B. 11.
Oh, no wonder I like it. It's Underground Crafter. I just like her. It's from 2016, so it was done a long time ago. There's people on Ravelry that did it, so I could go and look and see how it looks. But it'll see, and this is the other thing. It starts January 7th.
19.
So I kind of feel like I'm right at the beginning. I'm not already behind, even though, you know, how many years ago was it? And so every stitch is a different stitch. And if you do it in the order that it must be 7, 14, 20, 28. No. And then if you do it in the order that she's doing it, you finish it in October. That doesn't sound overwhelming to me. What do you think, you guys? Should I try it?
B. 10.
Should I give it a shot? Should I write it down in my book? Now I want to go look on Ravelry and see what they look like. And you know what else I loved about it? When I looked at some of the samples, they weren't perfect. And
64.
so many of the times you look at them and they look just perfect. And I know mine will never look like that. Anthology blanket.
B.
Oh, it's pretty. It's pretty. And this one, okay. These samples are, okay. Oh. I like that. I like it in the lighter color. Some people did it all in one color. Some people did it in a few colors.
68.
5 colors. And remember last week, I think it was last week, we were talking about how I kind of was thinking that I did not want to finish my my knit, my crocheted.
29.
What was it? The stripy one, just like I did my watermelon blanket. 5 numbers. Yes, Sally. We're just starting. Because I had done the one in the watermelon colors and I was kind of just tired of it. And I was thinking of using the yarn from that for this. I'll show you the colors that this lady used.
G. 48.
Oh, I still got heartburn. Oh, snacks.
Oh, 67.
Angie, just give me your numbers now and you can play the next games. The next 2 games. Oh my gosh, Dana, you've only got 1 number to go. Oh, and Sherry's got a bingo. Sherry's got a bingo. Let me pause this. Let's check your numbers, Sherry. You gotta come over here. I'm sure they're fine. That's the way it works. You don't dare jinx it either. All right. 9, 16. Is Saf in here? I haven't seen Saf in here yet. Okay, did I miss a number? I must have missed a number. 3, 9, 16. I didn't see the 3 the first time. 67. 47. Yep, it's good. It's good. Dana, you missed it by 1 number. Ha, ha, ha. That's funny. You were so close. You were so close. Oh, my printer's trying to print something that I already printed. Already printed that. We're done with that. Already did that. Printer. This is what I was trying to get to. Okay. I already had that open. Why is it not there now? Open, open. There. That's what I want. Okay. Let's get this erased. Reset the board. Good job. All right. And what you won, you're going to want to go to Ravelry. Oh, funny. Okay. You're going to want to go to Ravelry, Sherry, and go to, let me find it now. Ursula, Ursula, Ursula Wood. Go to her thing. Ursula Wood, Ursula Wood, and pick out two of her patterns. And she has gifted some patterns for this. And so I'm going to send you any two of her patterns. So just let me know which two of her patterns you want, and I will pop those over to you. So just send me an email, Sherry, and I'll pop those over to you. I think she's got 5 patterns. One's a hat and the other 4. One's a hat, 3 are shawls. And the other one, I'm not sure what it is. It says it's Easy Breezy Mandala, and I can't tell. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a table runner or a shawl. I can't. Nope, it's a table thing. It's a table. It's like about this big, so it's like a table covering thing. So, yep, just go pick which 2 patterns you want, and I'll get them over to you. Yeah, that was lovely of her. She popped onto one of Miss Dana's lives the other day and offered those up, and I got her permission to use them as prizes. Because not everybody likes it when we do that. So I made sure it was okay first. I made sure. Where am I? Why can I not find where? I keep going round and round here. I'm like, I'm there. Why can I not be there, you know? Thank you, Mary. There it is. There it is. Okay, so this is what that blanket would look like if I did it in just some soft colors. And I think I really like it. I think I could do 1 square a week. I think I could keep up with that, because also, not only are you learning something new, I am a very, very slow knitter. Oh yeah, see, that's real pretty. And if you do soft, light colors, then you can definitely see, yeah, you can see the stitch work. So, it is pretty. Cindy Lou, just give them to me right now. Just type them in. And in theory, I will put them in next week. Because once this is live, I can't add anything to it. Mary, do you knit as well? We could do it together. We could make each other accountable. So, and there was somebody else that was just talking about adding numbers. Who's the other person? Who was the other person? Mary, send me an email and I'll send you the link to this. Okay, let me write it down. Now, this is December, right? Am I right? It's December. I'm not that lost. Oh, see, you're way ahead of me if you're knitting a sock. Okay, so let's see. Lulu. Let me write your numbers down. 3, 10, 12, eek! 21, 22, 40, 55, 70, 74. Okay. Somebody else wanted to put, yeah, that's my Christmas tree. Somebody else wanted to put numbers in, and I said, just put them in right now. Who was it? I don't see any other numbers. Oh, you're doing a sweater. You're way. Okay. So it's almost time to be picking new numbers. It's December, right? It's December. Good Lord. Can you believe that? I don't. Well, yes, you got to talk to your daddy. I'll get a video up here pretty quick because I know we're all super busy this time of year, and I don't want to get it done too soon because everybody will forget about it. And now I just noticed I went to schedule a couple more videos, and I noticed Christmas is on a Monday. So we will not have bingo on Christmas. And I know we often do have our bingo on holidays, but that's kind of a big one to have bingo on. Oh, there it is, Angie. So no bingo on actual Christmas. However, let me write this down. New Year's I'm fine with. I don't do anything on New Year's. As far as I know, we never ever go out. It's not safe. We can sit here and we can all share a glass of champagne and ring in the new year, bingo style. That's up to y'all. Yeah, I think everybody's going to be a little busy on Christmas. So I think what I'll do is, let me look at a calendar real quick. Nope, that's a calculator, not a calendar, dork. Okay, so today's the 4th, so that gives us the 11th and the 18th. So I'm going to make my come up with your new bingo numbers. I will drop it after our 18th bingo. So somewhere about on the 19th. And that way by New Year's, we'll be using new numbers. So that gives us a 2-week period of time to get your new bingo numbers in. And that gives me time to get them loaded into the thing. Sound good? Okay. So be looking, and I'll remind everybody. So we've got tonight and then 2 more nights. And then after that, we'll have the new video to remind everybody to get your new bingo numbers in. And that'll give you 2 weeks to get those new bingo numbers in. And I'll put reminders up about that. Perfect. Because any longer than that, everybody forgets anyway. Okay. Okay, so Cindy Lulu, I've got your numbers, and Angie. Angie, what's your Angie? I know we've got lots of Angies, so you're Angie Buj. Angie, you're going to be Angie Buj on the list because I know we've got multiple Angies. Okay. Perfect. Right? Yeah, even Uber, it's too scary. It's too bad. My old boss used to call it amateur night. Just stay home. I know I've got a friend. She always has a New Year's party, and she always wants me to come. I'm like, no, I'm not leaving my house on New Year's. It's not happening. Plus, she lives not way far away, but it's like up in the woods, and it's dark, and no. That's nice. So yesterday, this is one of the advantages of having Cookie Gin as a partner with me at the craft fairs. At the end of the thing, she always has a few leftovers that she can't save. And her children don't like all of the things that she makes. And this is one of the things that her children don't like. And it's Cocoa Rice Krispie treats. So whatever her children don't like, get to come home with me. But I have a little party tomorrow, so I have to bring a treat. So guess what I'm bringing?
You got 11 of them in there.
I'm just going to cut them up basically like you did, because they all don't need a whole great big one of these.
This is the 12th one. I like them.
And they're gluten-free for those who need that kind of a dealie. Okay. No, not happening. Yeah, it's just terrible nowadays. See, I would go to your mom's house and spend the night. There's no way I'd be out on the roads. Yeah, with the saltine crackers, that's so good. Yeah. This is yummy. I am not a huge fan of Rice Krispie treats. It's just not something I've ever really liked. You add chocolate to it, I'm there. Okay. Sherry, I better write your name down as the first winner, or you know me. Sherry Knowles Patterns. Okay. Ooh. Peanut butter. Now that I would be all over. Anything with peanut butter.
She has peanut butter cookies.
No. She had one peanut butter cookie. I ate it. There was only one peanut butter cookie left, and I got that. She doesn't usually have a whole lot left at the end of a show. Okay, everybody ready? We're going to play game 2, match 5. First one with bingo wins.
B2.
There you go. You know, Sandra, that might be it. I'm not a huge marshmallow fan. I don't mind. I like them roasted. You know, campfire
70.
marshmallow. And I'm not against them, but it's not a favorite. Oh. Yep. Oh. I've never heard of that with frosting. I've heard of it with marshmallow cream.
14.
Sherry. That's interesting. See, he's going to feed this to me, and I'm not going to want dinner. Then he's going to yell at me for not eating dinner. So tell me about the socks you're making. You said you were getting ready to knit some toe-up socks.
Oh, 63.
Oh, you're working on them right now. Which pattern are you using? Mary? Are you making the vanilla socks or are you making something really fancy? Oh, now I gotta go look.
N, 33.
Oh, it looks like a vanilla sock. Basic vanilla sock. How did you decide? Are you using Magic Loop? Oh, hi, Lisa. Hey, Lisa, we just barely started the second game. What's a Yankee swap? Is that like a white elephant?
N, 40.
I've never done the Magic Loop. That's one of the things I want to learn how to do. And what size needles are you using?
B, 5.
I never know. Oh yeah. Okay. So we call that, you're using a 2.5. Okay. Oh my gosh. I can't even remember what we used to call it. And you'd steal the presents.
N, 32.
The person would open the present and then you could either go pick one from under the tree or steal one that was open, but the present could only be stolen twice. So then when you do the toe up, you don't have to worry about Kitchener.
G, 54.
I'd love pictures. Yeah, Dirty Santa. Mm-hmm. We didn't even call it that, but I can't even remember what we called it. I'm going to save this. See if I can save this to my Dropbox. Knit. Save. White elephant. Yeah.
B, 15.
Yeah, that's the best one, Sherry. Mary, when you get a chance, go over to our messenger. Sherry, can you drop the link to our messenger again? And then you guys can post stuff in there, post pictures and things in there. And then I'd love to see your socks. Elfster app. Oh, I don't know about that. We used an app for a name
22.
draw for our family gift draw. Oh, okay, Mary. Good. You guys make sure and go in there and check out her cool. See, this thing looks like it's growing, but I have counted my stitches multiple times, and I think it's because I keep yanking it. I'm for sure going to have to block this thing.
B, 13.
Well, no, it would help if I was on the right end of it too. That might help.
I, 30.
Oh, don't tell me I use the wrong color. You change color every row in this. No, that's right. Okay. Yeah, yeah. It's the same on ours is the same thing then too. It's called
B. 12.
Name Draw is the name of the app. I really like it. The only thing I'm not sure it does, and I wish it would do, and it might. So like, I wish that it would keep track for next year so that like I don't get the same person next year that I had this year. You know what I mean? And it might do that. I don't know.
I. 18.
But it's nice so the married couples don't choose each other. That's super nice. Yep, does the wish lists. The only thing is so funny because if you don't put things in there that you want, it will make suggestions for you. And boy, the suggestions it makes.
N. 31.
So maybe by next week I'll have my nails from Dana's party and I can have, whoops, oh,
74.
My stand that I've got my pattern on is fell over. I barely caught it. There we go. Everything went crazy. Yeah, the suggestions are wild. Because, they're based, I don't even know. But like my granddaughter, she's about,
B.
well,
7.
she just went through the police academy. And it's the suggestions they're making for her are very pink, very girly, very Susie Sunshine. And not at all her. So I told her, I contacted her and I'm like, you better get some things on your list because the stuff it's picking for you are not gonna like.
G. 47.
Oh, that's interesting, Sherry. The remote's on the floor because it just fell off the table. Oh, 1 to go. Yep. Of course, 1 to go can last a while.
O. 66.
All right. And the right one. Back. This was the one. Yeah, that was that. So it was 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Bingo! All right. Let's get this paused. Get it up here so I can see what I got. Check those numbers. Okay. There's 12, 22, 40, 70, and 74. It's a good one. Woohoo! Okay. And I do not think I don't think I've mailed you anything before, so I don't think I've got your address. So nope, that's not the right one. Wrong message. This is the message you need. Boom. That's what I need you to do. That's what I need you to do. Send me the info. And I'll write down on here. Okay, so do you have the email address and what you need to do? I'll take that off. Okay, let me get that off because it takes up a lot of space on there. Yeah, we'll take that off. And I hope you're okay. Miss Mabel coming your way. Miss Mabel. Isn't she cute? Miss Mabel. Flying down to see you. So cute little. Back. So, you get your very own Miss Mabel. Your very own Miss Mabel. Her little hair. There she is. There she is. Get your very own Miss Mabel. So I will get that sent off to you, hopefully tomorrow. And I do have a black and white one also, if you'd rather have the black and white one instead of the red white. Here's the black and white one. Here's the black and white one right here. Here's a black and white one. So I can give you your choice of the black and white one or the red and white one. I like the red and white ones the best. That's why I'm always drawn to the red and white ones. But if you'd prefer the black and white one, that's fine too. Either or. Actually, and I know why. They're like the red and white ones are the colors of my chickens. So those are the ones that I tend to be drawn to. But if you like the black and white ones better, that's fine too. Either or. You let me know. You like the red one too. Okay. So, Miss Mabel. Uh-oh, her little eye is sideways. There we go. We'll fix it. We'll fix her little eye. She's so cute. I love Miss Mabel. Love Miss Mabel. Okay, so we'll get Miss Mabel sent off to you. And I was telling a little girl this weekend, I go, they're not big egg producers, but at least you don't have to remember to feed them. That's the good thing about Miss Mabel. So, yeah, she's super cute. Super cute. So, I will get that sent off to you. They do get sick, don't they? We thought we lost another one this weekend, but we found her, so she must have just been hiding under the shed. We have 2 of them, and Mr. has put bands on their legs. So we know it's the same 2 that get out every single day. We have no idea how they're getting out. We have looked. And every day they get out of their pen. Every day they get out and they just wander around the backyard. Just wander around and they wait for him to come outside. I got your numbers, Angie. They wait for him to come outside. And then as soon as he comes outside, they go running back over to the gate so he can put them in the pen. Well, stay in the pen. It's the silliest thing. And then, they know he brings them their little treats and they're just waiting for the treat. And then they're just happy as could be. We're getting not quite a dozen a day.
10 eggs a day.
Just about 10 eggs a day from, what do we got, 14? 13. We've got 13 chicks, and we're getting just about 10 eggs a day. But I don't know if the 2 that go out every day, if they're going under the shed and laying or somewhere out in the yard, you know. So the other day, this is the funniest thing. So the other day, Mister's out piddling around in the garage, dinking around out there, making noise and doing stuff. So the one hen that gets out every day, she comes bebopping over to the fence. Now the fence is vinyl, so it's that plasticky stuff.
Man gate.
And to where the man gate is, she's tapping on the gate. She wants her treat. So he has to go over and open the man gate. And then she goes running over to the pin and stands there and waits for him to open the gate. And she hops in and stands there and waits for her treat. Tell me they don't have him trained. Mm-hmm. It is the funniest darn thing. But she could hear him out there messing around, and she wanted her treat. But it's just those two. Those two get out every single day. So he's got the two little colored bands on them. And so we know it's the same two getting out every day. But he has looked everywhere. And we don't have the right kind of internet to where we can hook up a camera. Well, you guys know the internet. It's not strong enough to be able to hook up a camera to be able to watch it and see what's going on, to see where they're coming out of. So they're just the silliest little things. But they've gotten very, very lovey-dovey. They want to be loved on. They want to be pet. They want to be held. And when he opens the gate to go in there, they just all come right around him and they sit right there until he pets them and picks them up. And no, we don't clip their wings. We probably should. Yeah, I've heard that you can preserve the eggs, and I know you can freeze them. Some people just like crack them open and put them into like egg trays. No, I don't want that. Put them in egg trays and just freeze them and just keep them like that and then pop them out and use them to cook with. Because, yeah, we're getting a lot of eggs. But I usually give 1 dozen lady across the street and then between his daughter and then my grandson and then his grandson. No, it's completely enclosed. It's completely enclosed. It's not a fence. He built it. It's the whole thing is covered in, I don't want to say chicken wire, but it's some kind of material netting. There is nothing that is open, and it's underneath, and it's completely around the chicken coopy thing. I don't know. There's no holes in it anywhere. So I think they're opening the gate and walking out. I really do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, Paula. He has, every time they come out, he walks that thing and searches, and he puts more of those little taggy things everywhere and ties it up. Strong wire ties everywhere. Unless it's a space this darn big, and I guess they're like that. They can get out of the tiniest little spot.
Just like a mouse.
Just like a mouse does. They can get out of the tiniest little space. But they're smarter than you give them credit for. They're dumb as a rock, but then they're very smart. But they love him. They just come running when they see him. I don't spend enough time out there. They don't know who I am. But they adore him. And he's the one that brings them the treats. So we've got a little bucket on the table over here. So all of our scraps from dinner and stuff go into the little bucket. And he takes the little scraps out there. But they won't eat carrots. Cooked carrots they'll eat, but they will not eat raw carrots. No, in no form will they eat raw carrots. They don't like the carrots. They're so funny. They're so cute. And they're pretty. Oh, they're pretty chickens. But now that it's gotten so cold, they don't spend much time outside. They stay in their little coop where it's nice and warm. Nice and warm for them. But yeah, they love it. They love it, love it, love it out there. What was I going to ask you guys? I was going to ask you guys something on the break. It had to do with... What did it have to do with? Yep, Mr. had empty nest syndrome. So he went and got himself some baby chicks. Now he doesn't. Now he's got lots of baby chicks. And we have to remember, we talk about going someplace. It's like, oh, we got to get a babysitter. We got to get a chicken sitter. Oh, what did she win? Oh, she won a chicken. She got herself a chicken. That's how we started talking about the chickens. She got herself a chicken. Oh, good. I can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see it. Did you guys see my... All right. Can I find it? Can I find it? I put it on the... community page today. I'm selling off some of this stuff, y'all. Selling off some of this stuff. I put up the Sesame Street hats. And where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I got this whole bag of stuff here. I thought it was right here. Must be in that one. Must be in this one. Where are you? Where are you? I got all these things. There's so many things. I don't think I got room to take any stuff out of here. So many things. I love this one. Didn't he turn out cute? I put snowflakes and stuff. I thought for sure she would sell. Earrings. Yes. These are the earrings that Karen just bought. I still have some more pairs. Where'd that thing go? It showed up real pretty when I did that. I used that envelope, and this one will work. They're the Grinch. Did I make me big? Am I big? Let me see if I'm big. Nope, I am big. So they're the Grinch earrings. So I do have a couple of pairs left. If anybody's interested, they're $8 plus shipping. And I will get these out to you right away so that, Christmas. I also have the leg lamp earrings. I have one pair of the leg lamp earrings. Because I do want to get those out to people for Christmas. So Karen has ordered a pair, and I will get those right out. But I wanted to show you guys the Grinch hat because he's so cute. But I am selling the Sesame Street hats. Selling the Sesame Street hats. Oh, here it is. I see its little... There it is. Look at that, you guys. There he is. There's the Grinch hat. So this guy's for sale. I did him. This is knit. This is not crochet. And, well, it was really different, Sandra. So I'm going to have a pattern for this out. I'm going to say probably by the end of January, I want to have a few patterns out for the knitting machine. This is going to be a knitting machine pattern. And so this is the sample that I did up for my pattern. I can't imagine that I will be doing many of, especially this hat. This hat took me about 10 hours to make on the knitting machine. And is she still here? There she is, Miss Cheryl. If it wasn't for Cheryl, I never would have figured this out. Cheryl and I spent quite a bit of time. Cheryl and I spent quite a bit of time and a lot of emails back and forth trying to figure out how to make this process work. And there will be a good instructional video on how to do this process because it ain't easy. And once you know all the little tricks, it can be done. But there's no video. There are no videos out there on how to do this. There is one video that is about 2 or 3 minutes long, and she barely touches the surface on what to do. So I am going to make a good video on how to do this process. But I want to have 3 or 4 patterns available when I make that video. So yes, it is not for the faint-hearted, not by a long shot. And like, for instance, this pattern, I would call this an intermediate to advanced. The whole process is for an advanced person on the knitting machine. And this is for an advanced person for the advanced process. Does that make sense? I've got another one, the first one that I did, and I think I showed you guys that in another video, the other hat before, the one with the heart. You'd think this stuff would be right here where I could access it, but oh no. Oh, this one. Okay. So for this process, which is an advanced process, I would consider this an easy process because, as you can see, there's very few color changes. That's what is problematic. That's what is difficult. So I'm also going to sell this hat. I'm selling this hat for $25. I'm selling this hat for $40. Actually, did I list it for $40? I may have listed it for $35. I don't recall. If one of you guys, one of my bingo people in here want to buy this, I'll sell it to you guys for $35. If somebody from that sees it on my community tab, it's $40. I'm pretty sure I said $40. But if one of you guys in here in bingo want this, I'll sell it to you for $35. Of course, plus shipping. But it shouldn't cost much to ship because they don't weigh nothing. I'll bet you I'm guessing it's going to be in the $5 range for shipping. Yeah. Sherry, this is, I've been using my Addy for a year, and I would have no problem something of this range. And some of the patterns I'm coming up with will be fairly easy like this. The hens are $15, Doris. The hens are $15 plus shipping. But again, they don't weigh much. So they shouldn't cost. I'll bet you they're in that $5 range for shipping. They're so cute. Aren't they just so cute? Right? I was afraid to take it out of the box. And if it wasn't for Mister, it would still be sitting in my bedroom. And now look what we're doing with it. This is a very advanced thing right here. Absolutely. Absolutely. Doris, for my bingo people, $12. Gotta make special things for my bingo people. Yeah. So I am right, Sherry. I understand the fear of the Instapot. I get it. And for me, I was more afraid I was going to break it than anything. I've got the Addy, and I've got the big one, and I've got the small one. And when the small one came, I wasn't as afraid of it as I was the big one, mostly because I thought, well, if I break it, it's not going to be, it wasn't as expensive. $70 compared to $200. So, yeah. But that's going to be my new dealio. When I've got things available for sale, when they're first available for sale, I'm going to be throwing them up on my community page. And
you need a
and
video
that's where
on how to fix it when something goes wrong. Let us know.
And that's where, so I figured that'd be the best way to get that information out. I saw somebody do that. Somebody that's got a really big, they're not like that, Sherry. They're just not like that. Because that's kind of the way I thought too, but they're not like that at all. I saw a YouTuber the other day, and she's got a really big Etsy page, and that's what she was doing. She's like, okay, I'm going to be putting some new stuff on my Etsy. And she just went in there and listed all the new things. And I thought, what a great idea. Wow, Sandra, that's wonderful. So I thought, yep, I'm just going to start doing that because it's such a pain to list stuff on Etsy. And I thought if I can put stuff up here and then just run it through, well, PayPal or whatever, one of those things, I'll just do it that way. If I can, just especially these things where it's a one-off where I've only got one of, because Etsy wants you to have multiples. When you're selling stuff, Etsy wants you to have multiples for sale. So they don't like you to list one item and then it be gone. And so I thought these things where I've only got one of, then I'm just going to do it that way. I'm going to put it up there and then just do it that way. And then you don't have all the Etsy fees to deal with and all of that. So you can make a lot of things with the Addy. Some of them are better than others. Just like anything else. Thank you, Doris. Yeah. We use our Instapot. It never leaves the counter. Never leave. And we had a bigger one. We had a smaller one in the motorhome and then the bigger one in here. And now, they've got those ones where it's a combo toaster oven. And this one it's an air fryer and it's the Instapot that has the air fryer and all this stuff. Yeah. A Plita. I don't know about that. I don't know about the different brands. I got mine on Hobie on the Black Friday half off sale. I got my big one. Well, the funny thing is I got my big one when we were traveling and they wouldn't send it to a P.O. box. So I had it sent here. So it set here for a year while I was still traveling. And I never got to touch it. And then we got home in May. No, we got home in, I don't remember, but it was months. It was almost a whole nother year. It was a whole year. It said here a whole nother year before I opened it because I was afraid. Yeah, because it was the next Thanksgiving, Black Friday, that the dogs bought me my little one for Black Friday for Christmas. So the first year I got the big one on Black Friday, and the second year I got my little one on Black Friday. So I had it for 2 years before I opened it. And the little one I opened fairly quickly. And I think it was summer before I opened it. And then Mr. made me open the big one. He went in there. He built me a stand and he went in there and unpacked the thing and had it all set up and said, put it in front of me. So I had no choice. It probably would still be sitting in there if it wasn't for him. I was terrified of that thing. Terrified. So there is a learning curve. And it's the weirdest thing. You would never think that a tool would make the decisions that it makes, but it decides for you what yarn you're going to use. You don't get to make that decision. And not only will it decide what brand of yarn and what weight of yarn, it will decide what color of yarn. And sometimes from day to day, it will decide what color of yarn. Yeah, it's the weirdest thing ever because the other day it didn't even like, usually my Big Addy likes any of the I love this yarn, but the other day one of the colors it did not like, just out of the blue. Did not like one of the colors. What was it that one day it was fighting me like crazy? And it was just the color. So when you are working on it, if it's giving you fits, try a different color. It is the weirdest thing ever. And if it's not the color, try a different yarn. Maybe, maybe not. Sherry, it is the pickiest machine you will ever work with in your life. That's all I can tell you. It's supposed to be able to do that, but it is the pickiest machine you will ever work with in your life. I cannot use 5-weight in it at all. Just never. Some people can use a 5-weight with no problem. A thinner 5. I tried. You cannot use cotton yarn in it. Flat cannot. I used one yarn one day and it got so mad at me. I literally had to cut the yarn out of it. Yeah. You will learn very quickly what yarn she will accept and what yarn she will not. She makes it, yeah. Yes, I remember that when she tried to do the winter nights. Because I thought, oh, this is going to be great. And oh, it was not. It was not. Humidity levels, if it's raining outside, if it's too hot outside. She is the most temperamental machine you will ever work with in your life. So that's the one thing. You can't tell somebody, yes, I'll make you something in these colors. She may not accept those colors on that day. She decides what colors of something she will make. But for the most part, yes, she's absolutely a female. For the most part, she will let me use, I've only had one color of I love this yarn that she won't use. She'll never use it. And it's a shade of gray. And she always lets me use the basic red heart yarn. Always lets me use that. I've never had a problem with any of those. Sometimes I can use basics. Sometimes I cannot. It just depends on the day. And sometimes I can use, it was the worsted. Remember, it was that green worsted. Sometimes I can't use this yarn she hates. Sometimes I can use the worsted 8. Sometimes I cannot. And she hates Karen Simply Soft. Hates it. It's so weird. It is so weird. But you get her the stuff she likes, and she's a workhorse. It is just the weirdest thing. Yeah. And we've learned the hard way that she's got to be cleaned. About every 10 hats, she needs to be cleaned. Mr. got me some of that spray air, and that does help. That helps a lot. So she's a funny thing. She's a funny beast. But I love it. I still love it. Yeah. Okay. Let's play Blackout. Blackout. That was so funny when Crystal tried to do that Winter Nights. I forgot about that. I got very excited because I've got some of that Winter Nights. I thought, oh, I can mix that. I can make that. Oh no, that was bad. That was bad. All righty. Let's get this thing set. Okay, this is Blackout.
26.
You got to match all 9 numbers. First one to bingo on that I see will win. By the by, oh, yes. That's what I was thinking too, Sherry. But you'd have to go so slow and make sure it picked up both strands of yarn. Because I bought some 3-weights and
31.
In some different colors that I wanted to do. And I haven't done it yet. Yeah, I haven't washed it, but he's blown it out and greased it. So before I forget, I wanted to let everybody know that we have, and you probably figured it out already, but we have moved Rad Girls to Wednesdays.
B5.
Same time, 10 o'clock. I know the marls are gorgeous, but I don't know if Miss Addie will like it. Miss Addie, she does what she wants. So we moved Rad Girls to Wednesdays. For one reason, because it was getting a bit much to do Monday night and then Tuesday morning. So I thought we would just move that over to Wednesday mornings. Same time, same 10 o'clock time. Okay, this should be back loop all the way across. Right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so this should be 1, 2, 3. 1.
I-20.
Okay, here we go. See if I did this right. Okay, I think it is. Oh my goodness.
Oh, 67.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
N39. Oh, 66.
Yeah, I do like mixing the colors. You get such beautiful looks that way. And the marls are gorgeous.
I-25.
Is Doris still here? I haven't seen.
N38.
There she is. Yeah. I know so many of the 4s are really almost a 3. You wonder how they can get away with calling them a 4. Oh, there you are. I just wondered how the kids were doing, if they finally got done with their work.
57.
heck is all this? Yeah, so now that I'm done with craft shows for the winter, we're sort of planning.
73.
Spring ones there's not as many, thankfully. I think we're looking at 3 maybe, and they're only 1-dayers.
I 16.
Knotted half double crochet. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, Ophelia. She's got such cool stuff. A V-stitch scrap blanket. I started a scrap blanket, and I like it. I don't usually like scrap blankets. A V-stitch scrap blanket.
G 55.
Oh, Elizabeth, what's the name of that blanket? Because I'm looking for something where I hold 3 strands. Is it a recent one or is it an older one?
N 33.
A knotted half double crochet. Her stash buster blanket. Okay, I'm going to write that down and go look for it.
B 15.
Oh, 5 3-weights. I'll go look at it anyway. Maybe I can make it work for what I want.
B 14.
Angie, this is blackout. You got to have all your numbers. Yeah, because I'm looking for something to use 3 colors of 4-weight. And I want to alternate the 3
24.
colors. Knotted half double.
I 18.
Oh, you know me and my Ruanas. You know what, you guys? This was one of the projects that I had taken on the cruise with me to do. There's no way I could have done this on the cruise because I have to look at the chart. I have to look at every single line on the chart. But I've only got one more thing and I'm finished. I will have finished everything that I took on the cruise with me to do. Cocoon style. I've got a cocoon style. I still have a cocoon sweater over there in the corner that I've got to work on, which I started so I could sit and work on it while we visited. Good night,
50.
Elizabeth. Yeah. Plus, you got to pick up the scissors and cut every row and follow this chart and move the thing up. There's no way I could have done that. This is not a carry-along pattern. And I didn't even think about that when I chose it to take with me. So that was not even a good decision.
Oh, 65.
But aren't you guys proud of me for still chipping away at my list? Hi, Maritza. We're on the blackout. Thanks for popping in. Oh, shoot. And I still have top messages instead of all messages marked. I'm probably missing. So this is blackout. And it's not hard, you guys. It's not hard at all. And look, I mean, this is not my style, but isn't this pretty? And my grandson picked it out and he just loves it. Oh, no.
Oh,
So
74.
my cocoon, I'm not in love with it, but it was and I've got tons of the yarn. And it was just a simple, thoughtless pattern. Not thoughtless. You know what I mean? Something I don't have to think about real hard. But it's so funny. When I get to the one corner, I still have to look how to do the one corner every time I do it. Ooh, that is pretty.
I, 29.
That would make a lovely, I'm thinking like just a solid sweater or a solid anything where you want a good solid, any kind of stitch. I'm going to save that. Not there. Let's save that there. Thank you. I like that.
G, 60.
Yeah, that is beautiful. That's a very thick. Oh, yarn art. I don't have any yarn art, or I would look. Right, Cheryl? Yeah, I'm working on my list for next year.
27.
Oh, somebody won a giveaway? Truly won a giveaway? You know what I saw today? I saved it. Let me see if I can put it. For those of you who've got littles, I keep forgetting that I have littles now. Where did I save it?
B, 7.
Watch later. Well, it's going to be in my, because it wasn't very long ago that I watched it. It's a sweater that you make flat. You won something from Knitting Turnpike?
51.
Oh my gosh, Doris. I love Knitting Turnpike. I put in for one of her I won one of her giveaways a couple years ago. Okay, let me see if I can put this in here.
17.
This is a really cool way of doing a sweater. But I think it's only kid sizes. I don't know. Let me see if this will work. Yeah. It's I think it has all the sizes, but it was just the kid sizes that were free. But that's a free pattern. And it looked like a really neat way to do a sweater.
34.
Yeah, it's like Gina hasn't been around in such a long time. I was really excited to see her again. Yeah, she sent me a skein, and it's the
G,
first time I'd ever used
47.
it, and it was from Hobie, I think, or Hobium, but I think it was Hobie, and it's that I think it's the one weight. Oh no, where it's the really thin one weight, and it's the 3 or 4 strands, and it's this beautiful purple. Oh my God, it's so
G,
pretty.
49.
Isn't that a neat sweater? But it's like I could, yeah, a Cotton King. Yes, that's it, Cheryl. And so then I went online and I ordered a second one, and it wasn't, I ordered the wrong thing. Because, they have 2 that they look very, very similar. But I think I could use it. You just kind of intermix it or something. Yeah, I did not realize her mother had passed away. But they were so, and because they are, they have different colors mixed in with the skein. So I'm just going to mix them together. It'll be fine, especially depending on what. In fact, I was thinking of doing that. We had her on the show,
12.
and she made that shirt where you go down and it kind of spreads out. It was really, really, really popular last summer. All of us were making it. And it was out. She made it out of that one. That one weight. And that was the thing. I couldn't
11.
quite make it out of one skein, so I had to order a second one. Yeah, the Ivy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the wild. Was it the wild Ivy?
23.
I know what you're talking about, though. That's it. I've got it in my list. I definitely want to do more wild and free. Yeah, I think that's it. I definitely want to do more knitting next year. Ooh, 3-year-old Linda. Yoo-hoo.
G, 48.
At the last craft, not this craft show, but at the one that I went to, I just went to one. It was a big one here in town. I picked up a skein of, and it's a blend, but it's yak yarn. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Just beautiful.
G, 58.
And I only got one skein. And the lady that was selling it, she's also a knitting teacher. Or she's a big knitter, but she also does classes. And she said it was enough to make a small cowl out of.
B, 9.
Oh, it is so soft. And it's beautiful. I want to say, I can't remember if I think I got a really pretty blue. I was going to show it in one of my Finish It Fridays, but I haven't done one since then, because that was like Thanksgiving weekend, and I haven't been to the shop since then. Yeah, because we had Thanksgiving weekend, and then this weekend was the craft fair, and then next weekend I have a funeral, so I'm not going. I'm not going to be working. And that's really the only place I can do I might be able to do one right here in this corner. Oh, you guys, I got such a mess to clean up again. Actually, it won't be too bad. Part of it is, oh, dang it. I keep forgetting when I get to the end of this, I'm supposed to take the end from the
10,
last row
40.
and crochet it in, and I always forget. So invariably, I have to tear out the last 6 or 8 stitches and redo them. So I started to say this earlier. Now that, yeah, I understand, Doris. Oh, 2 to go, Maurice. Now the craft show's over. We're gonna do.
Oh,
We're gonna do a
62.
couple in the spring, but they're 1-dayers, so they'll be shorter. And then we'll do a couple in the summer, but I'm not interested in doing anything that commits me to the whole summer. And there's a really nice one just down the road from here. And I need to find out about, oh, there's Miss Cynthia. So Miss Cynthia, I'm looking at maybe possibly doing one down in,
B, 13.
oh my gosh, I can't think of the neighborhood now. Perry District, just down the road from you. But I will only do it if I can get in there like 1 week, one night a month. I don't want to commit myself to 1 night a week for the entire summer. That was too much last year. And
61.
so I've got to deal with all this stuff now that I have here. Cynthia and I are going to make a run and donate these hats. And Cynthia, wait till I tell you what I found. We should go have coffee next week. I'll send you a message and we'll go meet for coffee, and I'll tell you what I just stumbled over this lady. And I think she's going to be perfect for our donation. There's bingo, Miss Tabitha. Let me pause it. Okay, boy, let's see here. Okay, let's check those numbers. Make sure. Okay. Okay, there they are. Okay, so before I lose everybody, I know, Sherry. Before I lose everybody, don't forget, Rad Girls is moved to Wednesday. And please, please, please let me know if you're interested in getting a pair of these earrings. I've got a few pairs left, and I want to get them out to you while there's still time for a holiday. Karen. Yeah, Karen. Okay. 5, 8, 10, 13, 18, 23, 42, 60, 74. Woohoo! All right, the numbers are good. Yay, hey, hey. Yay, hey, hey. Wow, and we only called 46 numbers. That's pretty good. Okay, yep, send me a message and we'll see you. Oh dear. Oh no, I missed your car accident, Cynthia. Well, we'll just visit then. Okay. Let me clear the board here. 46, that was a quick one. Reset the board, confirm. StreamYard. Make me big. Okay. Oh my gosh, can you guys believe how quick we are? What is it we got? Let me look at this one more time. No, instead of calendar, I keep going to my calculator. 1, 2. We have 3 weeks, 21 days till Christmas, you guys. Is everybody ready? No, I didn't think so. If you haven't had a chance, please, everybody go and hit the like button. It seems to really help with it seems to help with the YouTube world. Okay. Now, your prize. Where did it go? There we go. Oh, that's not going to work. Okay. Your prize. Yes, 21 days of Advent. I have a few of the Sesame Street hats left. So you get your choice of one of these guys. One of these guys. I've got a big bird. Nope. Is that? Yeah. I've got a big bird. I've got an Abby. I don't know her last name. Is it Abby Kadabi? I've got an Abby. Or whoever this is. I don't know if it's Ernie or Bird. I can never remember. It's one of these guys. I was going to give you the other one as well, but I just popped his head off as I was picking it up. Yeah, his little string broke, so I got to fix him. So one of these guys. It's Ernie. Thank you. It's Ernie. So you get your choice of one of these guys. Good Lord. You want Abby. Yay, Abby. I know. I just picked him up and his head went flying. So that means I've got him sewed too tight on. Poor Bert. I'll fix it. Because I put their heads on. I use those buttons and I tie it on with the button. So I tied it too tight. But I will sew his little head on. Oh, look, he's double-headed. Ooh. And give some poor kid nightmares. Okay. Abby it is. Abby it is. So, number 3. Oh, that's so cute. Tabitha. And you want Abby. That's right. Pull yourself together, man. Okay. Oh, let me put my little thingy up there. Hi, Dawn. Oh, we just finished. Dawn, we start at 4:30 Pacific every Monday. And we tend to end just about this time. Takes us just about 2 hours to get through the bingo. Let me put the banner up so you've got the email information. There we go. So you put that on there. Perfect. There we go. Okay, I'll set Abby aside here with the red chicken. Red chicken. Okay, so we got Abby and we got the red chicken. Okay, so just one last time. We've got the Grinch hat available, $35 for bingo people. And anybody who wants one of the chickens, any of the bingo people who wants a chicken, we're doing those for $12 for bingo people. Bingo people only. $12. So if any of you guys are interested in that, send me a message. Go ahead and send it to this email. That way I'll get it and it won't get mixed in with the other email stuff. And again, the earrings. $8 for the Grinch earrings. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay, super. So we'll see you guys Wednesday at 10 o'clock for the Rad Girls Live. And we'll see who shows up and we'll see what there is to visit about. I understand. And I did manage to write it down. So there's a first. And I'll get those other 2 sets of numbers in there. The chickens are so cute. I really like the chickens. And it's so funny because, you're sitting there. You guys know what it's like. You're sitting there working away and you're using the same pattern and the same count. And every single one of them looks just a little bit different. So they've all got their same little personalities. And I just adore it. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely, Doris. And I've got several, so if you guys need more than one, I have several of the black and white ones and several of the red and white ones. So yeah, just let me know. Let me know. Back. Again, they're not good producers, but they don't have to be fed. So that's a pretty decent trade-off. I think. Ninja chicken. And also you'll notice they've got the fabric eyes, so you don't have to worry about safety eyes with the littles. That was important to me when I was making these up. I wanted to make sure that, because there's so many of the problems with those safety eyes. So I went ahead with the velvet eyes on these guys. I made sure of that. And then I actually lost a sale because it had the safety. My littlest one had a safety eye. 10 o'clock a.m. Now let me think. We're talking Wednesday. Rad Girls is 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific time. Bingo is 4 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. Thank you. Thank you. They are already published, so if you go to Roaming with Rover, they'll be right there on the list. Thanks, Mary. I'm so excited to see your socks. One of these days. It's on my list. I got to see how much stuff from last year I got to roll over to this year. Oh, good. What part of the world are you in, Dawn? I'm in Washington State. Oh, cold, icy, snowy, wet, rainy. Yeah, it shows you the time in your own time zone. Oh, you're in San Francisco. Okay. So just down the road a ways. A little bit warmer than what we have. Although you guys get some interesting weather. Didn't you guys, were you guys the ones that got that horrible, weird winter last year? Did you get that weird, nasty snowstorm? Yeah, Miss Cheryl, she keeps me in line. So I'm super excited to be creating these patterns for the knitting machine. Like I said, this one was super difficult, and I am doing some easier ones. I'm going to be doing a chicken one. Yeah, going to be doing a chicken one. Very excited about that. In fact, he's coming along quite nicely. She's coming along quite nicely. But now that the craft show season is over, I am going to focus on that a little bit and get those done. Very excited. You know me, I've always got 1,000 things going on. 1,000 things. Life wouldn't be fun if it wasn't for it. Alrighty, guys. Let's go. Soccer mom. No, it is not. And I mean, it can be used as a derogatory term, the soccer mom. But when you've got kids that play soccer or basketball or football or hockey or whatever it is, you have your soccer mom t-shirt and your football mom hat and your volleyball mom keychain or whatever. So that is, you've got all that stuff. So you do all that stuff. But yeah. Well, cool, Dawn. I'm so happy you're here. I hope that if you enjoy the content, I hope you'll subscribe. We have a lot of fun. We give away lots of cool things. And Karen, would you please, I can't remember if I still have your email. I should. But would you please just drop me a quick email? I need to ask you a question. And then we could, because I'd like to get those earrings sent to you right quick also. Alrighty, guys, I'm going to go have some dinner. And yeah, oh yeah, poor Karen. And that's a new development too. Poor thing. Yeah. And I spent most of today watching some people that I haven't got to see in. I feel like I haven't watched any videos for fun in months. And I did today. I watched a lot of people that I haven't got to see in a very, very long time. And that was enjoyable. Good Lord, a lot of people bought, not me, but it seems like a lot of people bought advent calendar. I guess that's just it. Advent calendars with the yarn stuff in it. Man, oh man, those things are expensive. And the ones I've been watching, they bought like 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Not this one. Okay, y'all. We will see you Wednesday. In fact, maybe we'll talk about those advent calendars, because that's an interesting development in a lot of those places. See? Hockey Mom. Look at that. See? Where is she? Cheryl. Right there. Miss Jessica has her thing. She's a Hockey Mom. That's what we do. That's so funny, Jessica. We were just talking about that. So, yes, we're proud of it. When our kids play whatever sport it is, we're the mom. Okay, point made. See you guys on Wednesday. Bye.